Won't you come inside when I'm sober? Fucking many bitches on my sofa. Texts from my exes on my cell phone. Bitch is so real. Say bitch I'm high right now.
On a different wave, on a different run
Right now.
Baby, don't you come into my side
Right now.
On a different wave, on a different run
Right now.
Bitch, I'm high right now.
Yo, so what's good, Benaiah? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good still. So, you know, for the people that don't know you, go introduce yourself. Let us know who you are.
Yeah, my name is Benaiah, and I'm Nigerian. I have recently moved to Scotland, been here for like 5 years. I'm into music, fashion, art, a little bit of engineering. But yeah, it's pretty much me, man, in a nutshell.
Alright, so say you're into music. What kind of music do you make?
I make a mix, a blend, Afrobeats. Well, Afrobeats is more of like something new I've been trying to get into properly, and alternate music. And then, but primarily I do melodic shit. You know, pop rap, like similar to like Drake, similar to like Quavo, and like Migos, yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. So, well, you're saying Drake, Quavo, those are obviously some pretty huge names. Do you think they inspired you at all? Or?
Inspiration-wise, not Drake, but not Drake in a sense. Drake is more of a like benchmark for like maybe like numbers or consciousness.
Yeah, in terms of like making it.
Yeah. But like inspiration-wise, I was really inspired by Travis, Kanye.
Oh yeah.
J. Cole.
Yeah, I love Travis Scott. He's great. Yeah, so Travis Scott kind of ties me in with. You obviously released your track High Right Now.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, kind of the first kind of people I thought of was like this Travis Scott, kind of that kind of vibe. Obviously, featuring Bernie and Stunner. I think it's amazing, bro. That track is incredible. Like, can we expect anything else like that coming out, or like?
Yeah, I have like 2 more songs that I made after that is more of the similar vibe.
Yeah.
One of them is called T. I have that being worked on. I'm featuring Chef on that, featuring some boy from Nigeria as well. So it's like a surprise as well for that one. And then I've done a little bit of rage music as well. So taking some inspiration from like Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
Like his like OG Lil Uzi, like I don't really care if you cry, Uzi. Yeah.
That Trippie Redd a little.
Trippie Redd, yeah, defo, yeah.
I love Trippie Redd.
I've done a few songs on Trippie Redd beats, you know.
I have a quote that you said in High Right Now. Now I'm just gonna run it by you, and I want you to tell us what you mean by it.
Okay.
So you said, "Got bad bitches to the left, a couple dozen to my right." You realize that's 24 girls. How the hell are you fitting so many girls in a room?
Bro, it's a club, you know, like.
But still, you got so many. You like, share some though.
I mean, yeah, for a fee, you know.
For a fee. This guy sounded like Andrew Tate.
I'm not a pimp, please. But yeah, nah, it was also like the vibe, the moments. I don't know whether I was drunk or whether I was high, but it sure seemed like there was a lot of people.
What kind of was going through your mind when you were thinking it? What made you put Bernie and Stunner on the track? Like, or was it, did they come to you say we want to make a track, or did you go to them?
Okay, so like, see High Right Now, yeah, this song is actually legit maybe like 2 years old now. The first time I went to this studio in D-Mouth Studios in Torrey, I went with Bernie, and then this producer was just playing us a few beats, and then Bernie was just like I'm hype right now, and then we're just like, oh shit, that's cold, and then he said, don't you come inside until I'm sober, and I was like, okay, fair play, and then like, and he stopped, and then the beat kept rolling. I was just like, on a different wave, on a different. So literally, it wasn't planned. It wasn't anything. It was like a freestyle. Then we now said, you know, that makes so much sense to run that. And then, like we initially I had a different verse on it. Like Stunner wasn't there originally.
So were you on Stunner's verse before?
No, it was I had this boy. He's one of my friends, Bobby. He was on that, you know, and then over time, listening to the song, and then like when Stunner came in, he had a verse for it, so like. Or like he said he wanted to just make something to it, and then I said fair enough, go on. And then what Stunner did was epic, you know.
So how long ago was it that Stunner hopped on it? Was this just as I'm with the G's dropped, or?
It was round about the same time. So let's say what 23. So around December, November of 21. That's when Stunner was just like, yeah, when he just started out, and then he made the verse, and I was like, yo, that makes sense. You know, you brought some energy to it, so we might as well just like
kind of like switch up the flow a little bit as well. And
as soon as I heard his verse, I was just like, yeah, man. Well, you know, you've brought in some nice energy to the song, and then well, it makes sense to just have it on there. So
yeah. So how does a studio session with you look like? What usually happens? You just rock up. You late? You early?
First of all, I'm probably late.
I've noticed that's quite a common theme. The Nigerian type thing.
Oh, African time, bro. This guy. Yeah. So studio sessions initially, I would need some pre-thought to go into a session, but lately, like, I just hear the beat, I come up with a vibe that I like there, and then like if time doesn't allow, I'll literally just go home and feed off the same energy. Yeah. But like more often than not, like I would write in the studio.
So are you sober when you're in the studio? Do you prefer? Because I know some people prefer being sober, whereas some people would rather kind of have a drink or two before, kind of loosen up a little bit.
I'm a mix of the two. I feel like some songs that are quite deep, I would like to be sober.
Yeah, like songs that have a lot of meaning, songs that you want to kind of get across clearly, like what you're feeling and stuff.
To be a bit more articulate with what I'm doing. Yeah. But I don't drink. I don't drink as often.
So it changed very quickly. Bro said I don't drink, and then actually I don't drink that often.
I'm not gonna lie.
So would you drink when you're in a club though?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what's your favorite club?
Like here in Aberdeen, I guess my favorite club so far so good is none of them actually. I don't know. Like I don't have a favorite, bro. It just depends on who's there.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like a club kind of, it depends on who's there, what the vibe is. Sometimes one nightclub could be the best, and then switch it up and it's awful because the people aren't there, the vibe's not there.
The music's not there, like, bro. You won't find, like, honestly, like maybe once or twice you find me in Prohibition, yeah, but that's like my worst place. Like that's like if anything else fails, bro, that's when you find me there.
Can't find anywhere. Do you go to Milk?
I go Milk here and there, yeah. I like Milk. It's decent for the
good music as well.
Good. Yeah, Home Alone is good. So like, I like the vibe, and people there are okay. You know, like, yeah, cool guys.
So obviously, in like an industry like music, you don't get paid straight away, and like it's a very difficult, long road. Like you're saying, it's a lonely road. How do you keep yourself motivated?
Because the end goal is to make an impact and create attraction. So like, right now it's not probably paying as much as it should or it would at the moment because I'm just starting out. But I know that in the long run, you reap the rewards, man. Even if like it may not pay to an extent where you're like a multi-global star, but like, let's say if you join the music with like acting or join the music with like a brand, you know, you create a subculture in itself, and like it's all about, I think, like at the end of the day for me, it's the pride that it gives me. Yeah,
so it's a bit more off topic, off music, but this is a question we asked last time, and it's going to be something that's going to be in it for a while. Are you single?
Yeah.
But do you feel, does the music kind of attract people to you? Or?
I would say that like, yeah, music does attract folk to you, for sure.
Is that why you're doing it then, yeah? Not to impact people,
Sorry,
you
what?
Want the girl.
Sorry, what?
You want the girl,
Sorry,
you don't
what?
want to impact people.
Sorry, what?
Is there anything in the works right now to like, you want to promote now, be like, yeah, this is coming out soon, or like?
Okay, so like my next EP will be called Sound Mind, and then I've got like probably like 5-6 songs already. But once that's done, I'll assure you that the first quarter of this year, no date confirmed, but,
but soon.
You get it, yeah.
So what kind of vibe is the album? Is it Afro beats or is it more of that kind of rage that you were talking about before?
So I kept this one to a mix of Afro beats and like melodic, like yeah, similar to High Right Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my rage music, I have a few, but I haven't decided when, if I will ever release them. Yeah.
See, I noticed that with a lot of artists is that they sit on a lot of their music. They don't want to release it. Maybe some of them don't think it's good enough. Some people don't want people just to say, you know, they don't want to like have people speak badly on it because.
For me, it's not even like people's opinions. It's just like with rage music, like you don't know. Like I don't know. Right now, it's not as hot as it was.
Yeah, like 2016, 17 kind of eras. Yeah. Even 2018.
18 to 2020, like yeah, it was really popular. Like yeah, 17 to 18, 2020. So like right now, like it's either like people have graduated from that or.
Yeah, I feel like. Well, the new music now is very different to like what it was back then. Back in like the SoundCloud era, if you will. Do you know what I mean? Like. Yeah. But one album that I love that came out recently was Metro Boomin's Heroes and Villains.
Yeah, you see,
that's
a good throwback to back in the day.
Wow, it really tied in that kind of new vibe with the old trap 2018, 17 style stuff like we were talking about. Like I said, I mean
that was a successful album.
Very successful. I've got it up on my wall. I've got it printed on my wall because it's just. What's your favorite track on that album?
Creepin'.
Yeah. Mate, that is such a good song with The Weeknd. I'm going to see The Weeknd in May.
Sick, man.
Yeah. And I'm seeing Metro Boomin as well at Wireless. So.
Okay, you're going for Wireless.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Soon you'll be there, hopefully. Man.
Bro, do you know I've never been up on Wireless. I've never been to Wireless, but like one song I made like last year is one of the rage songs. Yeah, like. Like if you listen closely to the intro of the song, like the person said it unintentionally while we were recording, but he was just like, bro, this sounds like what can play at Wireless, and you hear it like as a background vocal.
Yeah, like a little sample at the start, kind of. Right, just before we finish up, is there anything that you want to get out just before we finish?
So yeah, like bro, recently, like you've been seeing, I've been doing a lot of open mic performances. So every Tuesday I go to Under the Hammer. Well, 2 weeks, so bi-weekly, I go to Under the Hammer and like just perform some of my unreleased stuff. And again,